That was a very beautiful sunset. Let's go find Sunset Lady for the Afterglow Show. Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Well, hello there, Alec Whittier.
What is on your mind?
Well, we have a different location now.
Location.
We've moved over to the left side of the municipal pier. Okay, tomorrow is National Saxophone Day and Basketball Day, and today is National Donut Day and American Football Day and National Stress Awareness Day and World Tsunami Awareness Day. Now, for famous birthdays, in 1885, Will Durant, historian, and he wrote The Story of Civilization, and he was born in North Adams, Massachusetts. And in 1913, Vivien Leigh, English actress, was in Gone with the Wind and An American in Paris, and she got an Academy Award for that, and she got an Academy Award for Gone with the Wind, and that received 8 Academy Awards, 8 Oscars, and highest grossing film of all time. Well, that was 4 hours long. That was one of the longest movies they ever made. That was the best picture in 1940, and for her career, she ranged from 1935 to 1967. And in 1940, Elke Sommer, a German actress, was in the Pink Panther, and she's also a singer, and she worked she was active from 1959 to present day, and she is 85 years young. How about that?
Awesome.
And 1911, Roy Rogers, singer, actor, TV host, rodeo performer, was married to Dale Evans, and he worked actively from 1934 to 1997. And he was called the King of the Cowboys. And his real name was Leonard Franklin Sly. And he lived for 86 years. And here's, I went into the archives, and this was a commemorative cartoon I did in the Englewood Sun Herald years ago. Whatever the date says there, that was when it went in the newspaper.
That was from the right side, Happy Trails to You with Roy Rogers, 1911, 1998. It says you published this in 1998. But
That's when he passed away.
That was the year, yeah. Until we meet again. Of course, we all know Patty Hyman sings
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
that's her theme song.
That's her closing song
Yeah,
for her
right.
show. Happy birthday to Roy Rogers.
He also had restaurants. In the end, there he had many restaurants.
Yes, indeed.
Roy Rogers restaurants. I think I've been in some of those up in Massachusetts. Okay, now for a little bit of history. In 1500, the astronomer Copernicus observes a lunar eclipse in Rome on this day. In 1773, John Hancock is elected as moderator at a Boston town meeting that resolves that anyone who supports the Tea Act is an enemy to America, which reminded me, my grandmother, she came from Nova Scotia, but she was always saying to me, they brought me up on Martha's Vineyard, but she kept saying to me, I wish you liked tea. My grandparents always drank tea. Good thing she wasn't around the Revolutionary days. Okay. Well, in 1935, Parker Brothers launches the board game Monopoly. And in 1956, singer-songwriter Nat King Cole hosted the Nat King Cole Show, and it made its debut on NBC on this day. And in 1967, the Hither Green rail crash in the UK has among its survivors to include the BG Robin Gibb. Did
Whoa.
you know that?
Whoa, I did not. If I did, I forgot it.
Oh, wow.
He was on that track?
Yeah, I guess
Crash?
so. He was lucky to survive, huh? Okay, the quotes tonight are from Roy Rogers. He said, until we meet again, may the good Lord take a liking to you. I like that one, too. He said, I did pretty good for a guy who never finished high school and used to yodel at square dances.
Probably was still yodeling at square
I know,
dances.
and he said, we lived so far back in the woods, they almost had to pipe in sunlight. Well, I suppose they didn't have a sunset there, did they? Okay, he also said, people are always asking me why they don't make westerns like they used to. And today, they're making pictures that I wouldn't want Trigger, my horse, to see. I like that.
I remember that joke, yeah. That's good. He has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of truth in it.
No, he was my king of the Cowboys. I know it was always a rivalry between Gene Autry and Roy Rogers, but I always loved Roy Rogers. And they said that when Roy was younger, he was on some of Gene Autry's, because Gene Autry was older, and he was on some of his movies and things, but he never got any credit for it. So he was just starting off. But in the end, I think he was the winner. Okay, now tonight we have some donut humor. So get your Dunkin' Donuts card ready. Okay, what do you get when you cross a snowman with a donut?
A snowman with a donut? I don't know.
Then you get Frosty the Dough Man. Okay.
A little bit early for Christmas songs, but
Yeah, right.
we'll take it.
We're ahead of the group.
We'll take it.
Okay. Why did the donuts take their kids to the theme park?
I have no idea.
Well, because they thought it would be fun for the whole HOLE family. Where do donuts go to on holiday?
Ooh, probably anywhere they want to.
Well, here it says they go to Orlando. Orlando. What is a squirrel's favorite treat?
Nuts.
Well, there you go. It's called a donut.
Of course.
Okay. Know why my pottery looks just like a donut?
No.
Well, maybe it was the glaze.
That's nice.
Why didn't the donut give a job to the croissant?
I have no idea.
Because they thought they might be too flaky. I like
That's
that
a good one.
That is
You
a
want
good
them
one.
to be flaky.
I know. What kind of donut can fly?
Pass.
A plain one.
Too easy. I'm missing them.
What do you call a flooded Dunkin' Donuts?
A flooded? Like a flood of people or a flood of water? I don't know. I'm going to just pass.
Well, then it becomes sunken donuts.
That's silly.
What is the best way to have a well-rounded diet?
I'm thinking of a roundhouse kick for some reason. Pass.
Well, by just eating donuts. They're round. Okay. Do you know if anybody went to the donut party?
I'm sure they did.
Well, I heard they were jam-packed.
Yeah.
Why are donuts so healthy?
Why are they healthy?
Yeah.
Well, I think every doctor would say they're not healthy.
Well, it says because they're a whole food.
Yeah. Yes, here we go.
Which brings us to our dear Chuck Norris, the man, the myth, the legend. I have two tonight for
Okay.
Chuck. Chuck Norris ordered a rare filet mignon at Dunkin' Donuts and got it. And here's another one. Chuck Norris once planted a box of Cheerios in his yard, and then a donut tree grew up there.
Donut tree? Oh, man. Brilliant, brilliant.
You have to
brilliant.
use your imagination.
It really seems like time is flying. 6 months ago, this is the last time we've been at this shot,
I know.
and it's crazy.
Well, at
crazy.
least, like you mentioned before, we can see the water.
Yeah, but a year ago, I didn't even know where we were because that was right after the hurricanes were coming in like crazy last year. I'll say it again, we made it through hurricane
There's
season.
our parking place.
We don't tell that to the audience
I
yet.
know.
Great. Really, I loved all those clouds. The clouds were spectacular
Yeah, they were.
when the show got turned on. It was brilliant night out there. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm Alec Whittier signing off. Over to you, Sunset Lady.
Well, thank you, Alec Whittier, and we want to thank all those who have subscribed to our channel and shared these heavenly sunsets and afterglow shows and hit with their family and friends and hit the like button on their way out. And we'd appreciate a comment under our video and sweet dreams as we play our theme song that you wrote under the name Whittier seen on YouTube. And I'll say good night for now. Hope to see you tomorrow night, and all the best from Sunset Lady.